All right, we live, y'all.
All right, awesome. Well, welcome everybody to our 200th
200?
episode. Pew, 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 pew. Right, yeah. So thank you to everybody who has continuously supported us or is that core group. I think that you guys have been there forever. We appreciate you guys so much, and all the newcomers. We love you guys too. Today's show is not as topic heavy, but we're going to have some topics, of course. You guys know things have been happening in the gaming streets, as Lady likes to call it. And we have some giveaways. So let's have some fun. All right.
Let's do it.
Ladies, what have you been playing since Wednesday? Since we hit y'all with that extra.
I know, right? Snuck that in on y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Had that midweek show. You did.
Right.
I don't know how you start with. What order you going
we just
in?
go top down. So, Miss CHAREECE.
Oh shit. Yes. My bad. I was trying to get some water. Everybody know it's your girl CHAREECE here. I have, of course. No, I take it back. I'm not even going to talk about it. I played Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
That next gen update dropped. It kind of snuck in on us because I didn't think it was going to come out this soon. I was thinking more fall, but they were ready. I played it. It plays nicely. You remember how when we first started playing this game and it had that yellow sheen on it, and we had to like search up articles how to get that off?
The HDR.
Yes, that's gone.
Okay.
You know how some of the scenes were like kind of way scripted? Like they're still scripted, but it's less obvious now that that's how they're gonna go. Your choices still don't matter, so hey, choose whatever you want to choose. You actually sleep in the bed correctly now, which was like the dumbest thing.
Well, yeah, like remember like, sometimes you pop in and she's like
sideways,
perpendicular,
yeah, or
like totally hanging off but still straight, stiff as a board. Yeah,
I'm like, nobody sleeps this sleep. They at least could have made it sleep on the sofa anyway. But I played through like the first mission where you go rescue that girl.
So did you start over?
I started the whole thing over because I wanted to new.
I was thinking about doing that too.
And because I wanted everything new. The gun mechanics was better.
You got to redistribute your perks and stuff too, right? You got to redistribute everything. Yeah,
they
don't carry over
perks. Yeah, so it's looking kind of nice. I don't want to say it's the way it was supposed to be way back when, but it might be a solid RPG now. Maybe.
But I thought that the biggest thing about RPGs is that your choices matter.
I said maybe. And wait, you know what? And they don't even call it an RPG anymore. Action adventure game.
I did see that they stopped calling it that. Probably because people were like, "No,
this is not an RPG. It stopped being an RPG." Other than that, of course, y'all already know I played Lost Ark. I am level 41. My stronghold is up. My ship is up. I'm a pirate now.
What does that mean? Because I mean,
okay,
I'm
so
sure
when
everybody doesn't know.
As you get further into the game, y'all know the Lateria, the island, the place y'all are trying to save. It's on an island, so you get a ship to travel to the other places.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm on my ship and I'm picking up pirate booty out the ocean. I don't know. Other than that, I'm just like this scene right here behind me. Epic! I can't wait till y'all play that. Like it's gonna be so red. Chills.
I'm mad.
Cool. Right? Come on.
You're too far. We already told you to stop playing.
Down. We're like, look, man, play something else. There's so many games out there. Play something else.
Right.
Let us catch up.
Come on. Say please. Because damn.
I mean,
40. That's double.
41. Get it right. 41.
Double.
Right. I mean, nearly double.
Oh, well, I could make another character and like level up with y'all.
Start up with
yeah.
Well, if you make another one, you'll basically be, because I think, Lady, you're still like 11, right?
Yo, I think I'm a 12 or 13. I'm over there at the bottom. I might play. I'm gonna play some today. I'm definitely play some today.
Okay.
It gets better the more you play it. That's what I'm loving about that game.
Yeah, and now that because I'm a bard, the only support character out of all 4 of us, so I can heal y'all, but I don't have any kind of support capabilities right now. Like you literally start off as crap. But once you get higher up in your ranks, then I can start healing and shielding and buffing y'all and all that stuff.
How are you level 41 and still don't have?
Like you don't even have a basic healing spell.
Dang.
You don't even start off with one.
Okay.
I
That's
can't even
odd.
heal. I can't even heal
Yeah.
myself. Like
You just basically surviving is what I'm
Yes.
So
hearing.
you
Yes.
use the potions and stuff like everybody else, basically.
yes, I have my love. Hey, F1 is my friend.
Gotcha.
But like I can't heal anybody. Like I just got a spell that like increases attack powers like 2 days ago. It's just that, but yeah.
Just in case you're wondering why I keep looking down, I'm trying to get these codes together for you guys. So.
Oh wait. Well, you want to
Sorry.
get mine too? I have one. I'm a.
Well, I'm just
Alright,
getting
so-
them into the chat so you ladies can give
All
them
right,
away.
since late,
Okay.
Boogie and
Yeah, I'm
Sharice
done,
are
I'm
doing
done.
that. Lady, go ahead,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you see the gameplay. It was Lost Ark. I didn't know it was free to play. I knew it was. I knew the game was out, and I knew Charisse played it. Right?
Yeah, she tried to play me, y'all.
I
She
didn't know.
did.
No,
And she
no,
might have
okay.
got
I
dragged
can't
on
afford
Twitter.
the game
That's
right
why you.
now.
That's
I'm
why you're
playing
trying to
it for
explain
X-
yourself right now.
Because I'm doing it. Because I was wrong. Because I was wrong, and I wasn't knowledgeable about the game. I
Yeah,
thought
because
this-
the only thing I said was I paid for something.
Okay, so I assume you paid for it, right? I mean, that you would assume that, right? So
I give you that one, lady.
okay, thank you. LBOOGIE told me it was free to play, so I was like, "Bet, if it runs on my PC, let's go." I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what New World did, but they fucked up, and I got to hold an L on that because this game is free to play, and it's a much better experience
That
than
part.
New
Oh,
World.
man, yeah.
I'm telling you, and I still
Why
have.
can't- Sorry, I'm like thinking out loud, but I just can't remember New World. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
Don't
played
worry
that
about
one
it.
too. Like, I think
just
that's why they
keep it
made
pushing.
New World came out first because
No.
honestly, this game was ready in the beta back in November. This is the exact same thing I played back
Okay.
in November.
What I'm telling you is, LBOOGIE, don't even worry about New World. That ain't nothing you need to worry about. You just need to go play you some Lost Ark because it looks gorgeous. It's
Yeah, it
basically it's similar, but it's similar. They got the zoom ins and it looks better, like crispier than New World. There's more people being active in the areas since I've been there. Like I said, I'm only a level 13, but I'm still getting the hang of it. The thing I would say that I don't like is like, I'm just struggling with the keyboard and mouse sometimes. I maybe I gotta
I
learn
love it.
because I ain't used to it. I'm always used to holding a controller, so I have PC
Yeah, I'm
games,
not
but I
letting go of
rarely.
that controller, fam. Like I play I play Lost Ark with controller. So
So
See, that's what I'm gonna try that.
You don't like it either, Charisse?
Oh, I'm used to it. That's how I've been playing ever since.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like I might be more comfortable with a controller. Does that make sense? Because I can lean back and like do all this right here. And
That's what Delilah was saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm not. Well, go ahead, lady. I mean, if you're still talking about the game.
Yeah. But hey, we had a game night on Thursday together.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Right. You can.
You showed up for like 10
Which-
minutes.
Which, by the way, you had a fit to get to the game, but then didn't talk the whole time.
I
I
know.
didn't understand that.
What happened though, fam? We was like, yo, where's Sharice at?
Right. Where's Charisse?
Where's
And then
she
you hop
here,
in the
but she
party
ain't
and you're like,
here.
I can hear y'all.
Mhm. So yeah, I played that. Apex Legends. I've been playing the control event for the last like 4 days. Like I play a little bit, try to get my way to
Apex heavy, huh?
I'm gonna say I never know you play this Apex.
no,
I'm
just
shocked.
because it's control, because of the mode of the
The
game.
mode.
That's why.
Yeah, control.
Because I like domination. I like
yeah. I got
that's
you.
my shit. So hopefully, they keep it, and if not, then I'll go to arena and then work on
It
that.
depends on how many people play. If enough people are playing that, then it'll stay.
That's true. Yeah, if they got enough people supporting the mode, then
See, that's why I keep playing it because I want to keep it there. Last but not least, I'm gonna tell you, I've been playing RimWorld. RimWorld. Okay. I had to reload my game so many times, preventing Stitch from dying, me from dying, LBOOGIE from dying. We had a raid. I spent a week, fortifying my base to have like 3 raids come at the same time. Thank God it was like some mechanoids right on top. So as soon as they hit the beacon, they was fighting each other. So we got that. My defenses are down. I'm trying to research. I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to clean. And I'm like,
it sounds like a second life, girl.
It is.
Trying to do all that.
They all having sex with each other, and they all breaking up with each other. Every single one.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I finally got Inferno, and Inferno, he was one of the people we picked up from the raid. We captured his ass, and we captured CHAREECE, and then we took him to prison, and then we recruited them, and now they work with us. So now we about to build this ship and get our defenses up, because as soon as you build your base, as soon as you build your ship, and you start the ship beacon, it's gonna charge up in 15 days. So in those 15 days, everything is coming at you, like everything that's gonna come to fuck up your ship, to like stop you from going. So in order to do that, I gotta prepare my base, I gotta prepare defenses, I gotta prepare weapons, and I gotta make all the colonists happy at the same time. So
man, what's the learning curve on that game? It sounds like a lot. It just sounds like a whole lot of
a lot of stuff you're trying to keep track of, basically.
Yeah. Right. I did not go to sleep last night until Inferno had a alcohol addiction. So in order to do that,
really,
his percent tolerance had to go to 100. So in between that time, he'll get up, he'll go.
Did we lose, lady?
Okay. I didn't know if it was just me or not. I think we did.
Yo, we lost lady. Okay, so I guess I go ahead and talk about
it.
She was
shout out.
Hey.
I was just gonna say real quick, shout out to everybody listening. I see a lot of y'all in here saying happy 200. So Lady Foxfire, Game Forte, Miss K, Mad Queen, Cedric, Sir X-Men of the Zing, Baron, all y'all, thanks.
Okay, she's back. I think we got her back.
No, I don't think so. I'm seeing her head move.
She came in and she popped out.
Yeah,
she's back. She's back.
It was play it. $20. $20.
All right.
$20. I'm gonna add it to my wish list.
Watch some videos and that's it. That's all I played this week. I'm sorry, my internet is acting booty as fuck. I'm sorry, y'all.
You good.
All right, Delilah.
Yeah, for me, I've been playing mostly Lost Ark. Since Wednesday. So really, that's the only game that I played since then. I haven't really jumped into anything else. I haven't even touched Halo. So it's really just been that. Yes. I've been enjoying it. I'm level 23, I think. Yeah. And I just started watching some of the streamers on Twitch in order to get some of the perks. Thanks for helping me out with that. I didn't know that you can kind of sync up your account and then just have that job running and like collect loot. So I'm like, let's get it.
It was like 4 hours. 4 hours. That's
right. It's like, okay, Amazon, do you want us to watch it or do you want us to play it? Which one? Like, pick one, fam, because it's like I can't. You got time to do both. Like, what is it? What we gonna do?
But I don't like that they're promoting people who already have like a ton of fucking
right. That's the weirdest part about that. They have the most opportune time to be able to say, okay, we can promote other people. Right. People gonna watch them because they want the perks.
Right. So your up and coming people you should be promoting right now.
Right.
I mean, one dude had like 100,000 people watching him.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I'm not even shocked or surprised with how popular this game is right now, and it's still gaining in popularity. It's because it's a few things I love about this game so far. I mean, one is the combat; it feels really nice and intuitive, and as you get more, unlock more abilities, your character get more stronger, and the animations are really on point with all of that. The attacks, it really feels like I'm playing an action game because I play with controller, and so I'm really enjoying that. I had to map my buttons around a little bit last night just so that I could, I kept hitting my special attack prematurely, and so I kind of just changed what button that was on. But yeah, and even the story is starting to get a little deep too.
Yes.
I'm just like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm already like I don't trust the church basically.
Okay, I'm shut up.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
I'm telling you,
you just getting those vibes. I'm like,
like, I don't know, y'all talking a little sideways. I don't know
right.
but it's a lot of fun. And I got the hoverboard mount. I got the new pad. I haven't spent a single cent in this game, so I'm proud of myself for not spending any money. And still being able to enjoy this game. So I think that's great. And it looks like it looks like it's huge. Like every time I look at the map and the world, I'm like, wow, like how big is this game?
Yeah.
I still have some issues. There's still some things I'm trying to learn as far as the card system and how to apply, the various currencies and, how to like tweak your character a little bit here and there. I also had got this new thing where you can change like your skin, like, you can do like paint your outfit or skins or whatever. And I'm like, how does this work? I couldn't figure it out. So I'm like, okay, I gotta probably read up on that. So the learning curve is still a bit steep, but overall, I'm loving it though. It's fun. I think I like how they did the when you get a new quest and then resolving quests, they make it super easy. And I've played so many RPGs, and so that's always a hard thing to nail down. They tell you exactly where you need to go to look for the quest. They tell you exactly where you need to go to kind of, find the things you need. And so it's a lot of quality of life. You could tell they really studied other RPGs that's in this arena.
Well, the game has been out in Korea, right? So maybe that's why, we're talking about where they've already been able to, get a lot of those kinks out there before they brought it over.
Because one thing, as y'all know, me being a UX UI designer, like I pay attention to the UI a lot. And one thing that nails it home for me with Lost Ark is that the UI doesn't feel overpowering. Like you sometimes when I jump in some MMOs, it's like all you see is the chat log and then everything's on the screen and how do you get to so and so, and it's just like I can play this game with a clean UI. I can turn off everything and I still know exactly what to do. And to me that speaks volumes. And so
I think one of the things I really like is that you're able to have the map, right? But then you're also able to make the little mini map that's like over you, so you can just follow that, for you to be able to know where you're going. And
it's got a lot of good quality of life thing. Yeah.
Was gonna say that's pretty much the game I've been playing, and it's the first topic. So we pretty much have talked about the first topic. But I did want to say that joining each other was a little difficult. Especially because Lady and I were the first ones to figure it out, to try to figure out how to do it. So I guess within each world that they have, that has a bunch of other instances of its world. So even though Lady and I joined each other, we were on separate instances of Ladon. So you got to go to the top right corner above the map, and there's a little drop down that says channel number whatever, and you got to click that channel to be able to be with your person that you're trying to join. So, which is clever. It's super clever, but and it's probably because I don't play a lot of PC games that I'm not used to it. I'm just used to it putting us together, on consoles, just get put together. So it was, but it was cool, especially like you said, being someone who's from like a development background, even though I don't do the developing, knowing that that's how they chose to do that. I don't know, it's pretty cool to me. But what I want to ask about Lost Ark is, what do you think is making it so damn good? Like, what do you think is what... Go ahead.
Okay, I think the thing, one, that it's free to play.
Yeah.
Two,
That's good.
It's easy. It's more forgiving to the PC person. So you may not have the specs is I think 450 minimum on the PC with your graphics card. So it a potato can run it. That's what I'm saying. So that makes it more accessible to people to play it. And they kind of stole the audience from New World, because it just looked at so much better, a more engaging experience. New World was okay, but it was a little grit, a little not as polished as Lost Ark, and you outside of the like world of like the local areas, the cities and the towns of New World, when you go travel outside of that, you rarely see anybody. And that's different from, you know, from Lost Ark, because when you go into towns, yeah, it's active, but when you go outside, you will see people at the resting stops, at the teleport stations, trying to travel to and from where they need to go. So it feels more engaging, and sometimes they'll help your ass out if you find somebody. So
yeah, I know for me, what I found, what I've noticed while playing it is that I'm always feel like I'm getting rewarded for something, like constantly. Like I could do the smallest thing, and I feel like I'm getting let me see what this upgrade is. Oh, let me see what this armor is. Now this sword is better, and then it actually shows up on your character, so I feel like you're really progressing, even though it can be the tiniest thing. Like I got this weird kind of like crown that I can wear, and
I got a ring yesterday, and I was like, "What is this?"
Right, and it's just like little things that perk your character up, even like a little 2 points, but it's something. It's that little what is it? The little chemical in your brain that feels like, oh yes, I got something.
Oh, dopamine.
Dopamine. Thank you. And so it's dope. And it hits you every time. It hits you like, yo, let's do it. And
it's like flashy, and it's like the music and everything. It's a slot machine, y'all.
That's true. And then like when you level up, it's like, you know, you gotta, you know, divvy up your points and figure out. You can. I like the fact that you can rebuild your character at any time. I love that. You can like, okay, well, I don't want to play like this anymore. Let me just rebuild this whole skill set. Let me try these set of attacks instead of, it's the flexibility and the reward system, I think, is what's capturing people. And also, it's a gorgeous game. It's a beautiful game for it to be free to play. Because you could tell a lot of quality was put there. I mean, your specials and stuff have these cool effects. Even when you fight in dungeons and whatnot, they got like an intro, and then you have like, I've played a couple dungeons where they show bits of the story, and like the demon guys show up and do something crazy. So it's like even the smallest quests have these tie-ins. I think it seems very smart and well thought out, and I hope it just lasts like that throughout the entire game. I'll hate for it to be like the first 30 hours it's like that, but then the rest of it is like,
I feel like that happens in a lot of games.
Right.
I forgot to talk about, I think I'm the only one who's played a little bit of it, but I have played some Horizon Forbidden West. I started it this morning. It looks gorgeous. I watched also the Digital Foundry comparison between the PS4 and the PS5, which that's one of the topics, so I won't go into detail there, but we'll talk about it then. And let's see, so as far as Lost Ark, does anybody else want to talk about anything that like just keeps them wanting to play that game? Because I feel like that has become our like new crack.
I want to see the end game.
Right, yeah, I do too. I saw someone playing it yesterday, but I didn't watch because I was like,
you want to have a genuine reaction of what's going on instead of watching it through somebody else.
Yeah.
And see, that right there confuses me. I don't know what they mean by in game, because the highest is level 50.
Like how?
Yeah. But I'm level 41, so technically by tomorrow I could do in-game activities, but you still haven't finished the story.
You know she's saying that shit just to be like,
she's rubbing it in.
You're right.
I'm rubbing it in. She's
technically it's tomorrow.
Look here. Y'all could have started when I did. I tried to tell you. I sent y'all videos.
You did.
Man, we
I was
hear
gonna say something earlier, but then I was like, nah, she probably did tell us about this shit.
I'm glad you was a beta tester for it though, because I walked in in that game with some skepticism, so I'm glad that you were able to kind of,
it's okay,
you know what I'm saying, like, figure it out first.
It's clean. Like,
still jelly, still jelly.
Hey, y'all like my 3-headed Cerberus?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I really want that. I want that over the hoverboard, honestly.
I know it fits. That actually fits the game better than the hoverboard does.
And I was gonna say, I think that's the thing for me, is that even though I bought stuff, I feel like I didn't have to buy shit really, and just playing the game, you get some really cool stuff.
You do, especially if you fill out your adventure tone.
I try to do that every time there's somewhere for me to look. And now I'm like going into every corner so I can find
mine is
stuff.
like I think after the area, it's like I stop at like 40%, so I need to go back to the areas and look around, do some more stuff. But like, you get costumes from them, you get mounts, you get all from the Adventure Zone. The card system can be confusing.
I figured out parts of it. Now I know how if you get matching decks, you can increase your perks. Yeah,
I'm
like, but you also need to I don't know where you get the XP to level up your cards.
Yeah, that's weird too. It's tied to some sort of gem system. So I'm like, okay,
and see, I haven't even unlocked that yet.
Yeah, the currency
I
part.
just unlocked.
There's a lot of different levels here, right?
Yeah. I feel like I need to write some stuff down. But like,
we're gonna need you to take notes, librarian. Keep us on the straight and narrow.
Right.
I have my notebook already.
There you go.
But
she got wait. She got a notebook, but when I have my notebook, it's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my notes.
Because you can type stuff out on Notepad. This is different.
Alright, whatever though.
Oh, it's
all right. Well,
lost our crack.
Yep.
But, yeah.
All right, and
you keep going back to it somehow. Even though, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like Firefox is all but gone. A lot of people are the browser. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to question how long we'll continue to see Firefox, because basically Google Chrome has taken over, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even
Chromium.
Yeah, because there's no even Internet Explorer anymore, right? They came out with Edge, which is just
Chromium.
Yeah.
Because Chromium is open source, right? So anybody can create their own Chrome shell, basically, and Microsoft put like their own flavor on top of Chrome.
Right.
That's how you get the little. They got a new bookmarking system, a new vertical, horizontal tab system, just outside of Chrome. So now. Edge is different from like full blown Chrome. You know, they got their own flavors basically of the same backend, basically. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Firefox. I mean, because you mentioned that, I'm like, I didn't know what you're talking about. You know,
right?
Okay. Firefox. The
browser.
Yeah.
But yeah, like how many people even use it anymore? Anybody here use Firefox? I haven't used that anymore?
Years, fam.
Right.
Years. Yeah.
Which leads you to question, like, is Google just gonna basically own that space? You know, because even though it's open source, they still Google.
Yeah.
Right.
RIP Core 40 out for Firefox, because I swear. I mean, earlier, like when we were younger, we heard about it was more adamant. It was more of a search engine tool, you know. But now you got Google, you got Bing, and everybody else who uses Yahoo search engine. You know what I'm saying? There's AOL. I don't know. There's a little bit of AOL still in the air, and it's 2022.
Yeah, there still is. I'm shocked about that one too.
So it's only a matter of time. I don't know. They probably made a bad business choice a few years back, and they're like paying for it right now.
I could see them doing probably kind of like what Microsoft did with their browser. You know, it's like, okay, well, since we're going to adopt Chromium, and try to have our own flavor as well. I think that may be one thing they can do, but it's kind of sad because I don't even think
late,
about
right? Are they too late? Because like now we know Edge works well, so pretty much everyone with a PC is using Edge, right? And everyone with a Mac is using Safari.
Oof.
So they've lost that little niche that they had, and what could be their niche? The way people will start using Firefox.
Right.
Yeah, they got to do something outside. They got to think outside the box on it. I mean, that's the only. And what's interesting is like I don't even, because my preference, it's like I don't even care, you know, because I use Edge, I would say 80% of the time. I use Chrome maybe 20% of the time. And I use Chrome only when I'm trying to buy something and I'm thinking that, okay, I need to have multiple browsers open. And so it helps to have Chrome and Edge running. You know, that's the only time typically I'm trying to get something before everybody else get it. But Don't usually I because I prefer the edge flavor with all the additions they've added, to the tab system and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it. I have all my tabs on the far left going vertically now, and I'm just like, I don't know, it makes so much sense to me.
And also like the collections. You know how Edge has collections you can do now?
Yes, I love collections. Yeah. I have like so many different ones. I have different foods, different like house stuff. I have, Destiny stuff, gun stuff, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. So it's rest in peace. Like you said, pour 40 out. Like ladies said, pour 40 out.
Right. All right. Well, the next one I wanted to go into is we all know what CHAREECE was playing, CD Projekt Red, but some of their ex-developers have opened a new studio, and they say that it's going to be to create a AAA story-driven RPG saga for current gen, which is essentially Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah, that's Witcher 3.
Man, y'all, come on. I don't see.
They've done Witcher 3 too.
I don't want to think that. Yeah. I don't want to think that.
They did do Witcher 3 too.
Yeah.
I know. I get it. I just don't want to think that they're making like something close to The Witcher. Like because they're a new studio, right? So I don't want to put that much pressure on them. Like they say AAA.
Yeah, but they put it on themselves as like when you go to their site and you click on Learn More, one of the second sentence, we co-created titles such as The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077 and many more. Like
they have to have some sort of funding then, because it's like you're gonna flat out say, look, we AAA, y'all gotta
because they're already saying we're currently working on it. Yeah, they're doing it.
It must be something they go probably announce later. I like the name though. I ain't gonna front. I like the name Rebel Wolves. I think that's a dope name.
Yeah, I love too at the end that they say, "Trust us, you'll be hooked." Like. Ooh. All right, now
they got some heat.
Yeah, all right.
They better have some heat. They better.
So that'll be interesting. And hopefully, it's just
more sooner than later.
Right. More sooner than later. Yeah, because they say we'll have more to share with you soon. Ambiguous, but
right.
Hopefully, very soon.
They could mean E3.
Yeah, we're coming up. Beginning of the year, we're about to get into spring, and then summer will be here soon enough.
When we gonna stop calling that season E3 though? Because E3 is not.
We ain't got nothing to call it
for sure.
Right.
Unless we want to call it
we
after
still say E3.
What Jeff Keighley calls it, summer of something?
Summer Game
Fest. Yeah.
I just don't want to give him the credit. Like,
man, look, I'm gonna just have to hold that L because we may not like him. Well, I may not like him as a host with the Video Game Awards and the Summer Games. He hustling his ass off more than E3 is.
For sure. Yeah, I respect the hustle for sure. Yeah, I wish that he would get somebody else to host.
Same.
Unfortunately, my guy, that's not your bag. That's
I don't know if he's ever going to take that feedback
getting
though,
people
constructively. I doubt he'll take that feedback constructively because it's like it's his baby, right? He wants to be the face of it. He is the face,
right?
But it's gonna be hard as a parent, you have to learn when to let your baby go.
For sure.
You gotta take a step back. Like you can still produce, show up as the announcer every once in a while,
right?
But sooner or later,
get your Parent of the Year cup
and go home.
Good to go.
Yeah, you stupid.
I feel like doing that would help his brand too, because
it would.
Brand.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I would probably take him more seriously, but right now he seems like he's fangirls more than I do.
Right, and I don't think he understands that he comes off cringy. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah,
I don't
know. But that hustle's nice though.
So I want to ask, because we're about halfway through and we haven't given away anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady, would you mind grabbing one of the codes and dropping it in the chat?
Okay. Okay.
We need to wait. Hold on.
Do I need to tell CHAREECE that he's exempt from this? Because he will.
Yes.
Well, you're doing it now.
Okay.
CHAREECE, you're exempt from.
You're exempt.
Sorry,
no
I know you love
for
this.
you.
Okay. While I get this code right, I wanna ask you guys, ladies, since it's our 200th episode, what is like your one GWG memory?
Ooh,
that holds.
I got a lot.
You gotta give me one.
Right, like a 10.
Wow.
I'll go first. Well, does it have to be like where we met everybody or what?
No, it's just one particular memory.
Okay, so just to let you know how like crazy I am, people tell me I'm crazy because I just like leap into things, right? So I only knew Lady, you know, from talking on Twitter and stuff like that, and fucking flew up to fucking San Francisco. Never met this person at all. My family is like, what is going on? Like, how are you just like meeting this random person?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like instantly like hugs. Like, I don't know.
Hey, girl, come to my job. I will,
right?
What, you going with your mama? Let's go. What they want?
Yeah.
What they want.
That's and then just exploring San Francisco, and like then we went to GDC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And having a good time there. So I don't know, it's like the kickoff of like, these are my core girls right here.
Okay,
right?
You're not gonna cry.
Yeah,
no, I gotta make
I hold it together. I hold it together.
I got no makeup. I ain't got no makeup on because if I'm crying, I'm ready. I ain't trying to ruin up no makeup.
All right.
What about you?
Memory. Next person.
CHAREECE.
Oh my God, why you gotta come to me? I don't know. I just like, oh my God, just the simple fact that even though y'all laugh at my stupidness, y'all don't do it out of meanness. Because you'd be amazed at how many people do that. But like, I don't know. Y'all are just like the coolest people. And don't even realize it. That's what makes y'all so cool. Y'all don't realize that you are cool.
That's right.
Y'all don't. Y'all just think y'all are average, normal people. Y'all aren't.
And no big heads, I don't think.
No, because
everybody loves it. You know, for what?
And again,
big heads for.
See? Y'all should hear the simple fact that, see, my favorite memory. I don't know. I have a lot.
You could say you still collecting them. Like, man, I'm still collecting them. I don't got no favorites. I'm still collecting them.
I am. Hell, yeah. The whole pie cake conversation was like going. I'm telling the husband as soon as we get off. Like, there are a lot. I don't know. Go to somebody else.
Okay, Delilah.
All right, so for me, oh wow, this one's hard because I got, like I said, I got so many. Whether it was the multiple E3 trips, the food we've tried together, all of that. But I think one of the most I think about all the time is when I met Lady and Boogie for the first time at E3, and I remember being shocked at how tall like Boogie was. I'm like, dang, she tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not short, folks.
You know,
I'm pretty.
Because I'm 5'0", and so like it's just, you know, I always feel like I'm the shortest person in the room, so I'm always like pay attention to height. And I just remember how receptive Lady was when she first met me, and she's like, "Oh, I got this for you," and just the warmth was so, it's just like amazing. It's like, wow, you know, it was just cool to have that translate. It's very rare when you meet people online, you talk to them online, and you meet them in person, right, and translate. Because usually you can be like, okay, this person sucks, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, when you meet somebody online, or you just like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it or whatever. But for them, it was very different. Just very, like I said, very warm, very consistent people, and it just stood out to me. And so it's, for me, I get a little bit emotional because it's like, I love these ladies, man. They're awesome. Y'all awesome. Y'all know it, and y'all know I appreciate y'all. And hopefully we can do another 200.
Right?
Okay, no, we're not doing this.
All right, it's my turn. Okay, Baron got the 3-month code. I just want to say there's another code up there in the air. If you guys get it, please let us know in the chat. All right. All I had was a vision. That's it. And I was like, there should be a place that women that look like me, that play video game, that's just as passionate as me should be, you know? And it wasn't for real until we all were together. I think for me, when we had the Korean barbecue together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That first year, right?
Too? Yeah.
That was dope.
Because when I first met LBOOGIE and when we went to E3, we had Korean barbecue. I said, we should have this as a tradition. So when Delilah came the next year, we went together, and then, because we met, CHAREECE had a lot of days at E3.
Oh my!
But we made sure. But we made
You know what?
Hey,
That's my
that down.
favorite memory of y'all fussing at me because I
Every
couldn't stay
year.
long. Every year. Like, we being out of the room or whatever, or we out being drinks. And they was like, Chareece, why the hell you leaving? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I got some memories too. I remember being like, I think it was the second year. Like, I was real tipsy. I was at the Spire and I was tipsy. I was like, dang, I gotta leave. I gotta go get Chareece.
Yeah.
I remember stumbling all the way from the bar all the way to the.
Yo, Delilah was sitting in the taxi or Uber, whatever, like
I
slumped over to the side.
I was so embarrassed.
Like, are you good? Are you got it? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Delilah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shakira's close your ears, cause.
That's funny.
Hey, she was good. She got me. We got back where we needed to go.
We was nice. We were safe. It was cool. It was fun time. Yeah. Yeah, and then when we had the high rise, that was a dope year too.
I was scared, yo. I was so.
We was on that balcony, lady.
How lady would go out? You know, lady would go out there and sit on the floor. She would go out there and sit on the floor because she was scared of like the.
Oh, and we had our picnic. Oh my God, we had our picnic. Oh yeah, we just saw us. We was walking through LA and like bathing suit tops and stuff.
Oh my God,
stuff for our hair.
We must have been drunk. We must have been drinking because we were in the pool and we were like getting lit in the pool in the hot summer afternoon. We were like, well, we need to go get some, I think it was some liquor or some food or something. And we was like, oh, we gonna go on our bathing suits. I was like, girl, yes. I had the key and I had my phone and my card, put it in my boobies, and we went to Rouse in our bathing suits and towels to get some stuff. Girl.
It was nice. We was in the hot tub in there. I don't know where y'all two was at, but me and lady were like,
yeah, I thought it was sleep.
Yo,
likely
that pool. I missed that pool hot tub combo. I should have took more advantage of that.
Yeah, we had lunches. We had a little picnic. We had snacks.
Yeah, that spot was nice too. It was nice and close. Like everything was in like right there.
2 blocks.
Right.
2
I know.
blocks.
It was awesome.
It was 1 block and then the convention center. You couldn't.
Yeah,
it was pretty close. I mean, you can come outside and get on the little scooters, right?
Yeah,
and almost ride up to the convention. Because you know, I ain't walking.
Okay.
Right.
I don't want to take before we doubtless. It's a lot, and we're gonna have more memories. That's it. Just collecting memories.
Yep.
All right, collecting.
We got some memories coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Woo. Corporate.
In a couple of weeks here.
What'd you call
the
it?
lady
Company trip. Official company trip.
It's a company retreat.
Yeah, it's a company retreat. We're having a company retreat.
Can we use that on our taxes for real though?
Right.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, on our GWG, I guess, but we don't make enough. So
I'll be damned if y'all don't write. I'll be damned if y'all don't write this business trip up, because you best believe I'm gonna keep all my receipts.
Stupid. Oh my God.
And that's how you learn.
Can you, lady, do you mind dropping one of the other consoles codes in the chat?
Okay, so I got you. I'm gonna do another one.
We just did Xbox, so can we do
so the thumbs
Nintendo?
up means let me see. Oh, you got a Nintendo? Oh, I see it. Okay, I got you. When I put the thumbs up, do I put the reference ID as well or no? Just the code?
No, I don't think you have to.
Okay. I'm gonna put a thumbs up on this when I put it over here.
Thank you for that, Shakira. I appreciate that.
Aww.
What did he say?
You'll see it in the chat. So right in the chat, yes.
All
right, and then let's see.
I'm so glad my husband does not.
Why some people their mama didn't even know that. Then you put.
Oh, they know. Or
well, you said it. You said
people
it.
People in here do know though. Yeah, that's true. Everybody here should know.
I would say our regulars know.
Yeah.
So this is a Nintendo code, and I think you do need the reference one for this one, right? Do you need the reference one for the Nintendo one?
Codes drop.
And you just didn't say nothing to nobody, lady? You just put the code.
No, I just said, look, I said, do we need the reference ID number? And you said no, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know you were doing Nintendo, but yeah, all right.
That's all. I'm sorry, ma'am. That's what I thought you wanted. Because you said Nintendo.
I mean, I said both, but it's cool. We good. Let us know if you need the reference code.
And if you need it, definitely put it in there.
We'll put it in there.
Yo.
Anyways, there was a large article. It It was pretty long, so I'm wondering if y'all read it. From Game Industry Biz. Yeah, I know. Game Industry Biz, where they were basically did, it's Black History Month, so and it's been about 2 years since George Floyd and all the black squares and everything. So let's see how much progress has the industry made toward diversity and inclusion. And I just thought it was interesting because I think at the end of the day in the article, it was just some people are making progress and some people aren't, which we expect. And even those who are making progress, it's very slow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I guess I wanted to get you guys' opinion on the article and how you feel the industry is doing on diversity, equity, and inclusion. I mean, we know that some of these companies are utilizing diversity and inclusion to say, okay, let's hire a bunch of white females. So then it's like, okay, so are you really working toward it? Or are you trying to basically do what the NFL does and check a box? Like you just want to be able to check the box and say you check the box. Oh, you're muted.
For me? What's the general question? Are you saying that?
So how much
is it enough for us? Do you think they're doing enough?
Well, no, I think all of us know that they're not doing enough.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was about to say,
like, how do you feel about the progress that has been made
in the 2 years since the summer?
Yeah. It seems like when they try to do something for the better, it be somebody out there that's with malicious intent that do something that just erases the efforts. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's like enough focused on diversity, because it's like you can see it by the product of the work, if that makes sense. Like, if I'll be damned if I'm spending a $70 game and you ain't got nobody that look like me, or at least have the knowledge or the resources to see what I look like, and not to be a stereotype in a game that look like me, because it'd be like that, especially back in the days. Now it's changing for the better. Like I tell you, Mafia 3 was my shit. I enjoyed it. I think it was like that game is like a prime example of diverse, rich story. I ain't gonna say about the gameplay, but the story was cool with me. We have a lot. We still got ways to go, and I appreciate the people that's really like with this, because that's it. I mean,
I got something to add to that. I mean, because one thing I've noticed since, because you pointed out 2019, one thing I've noticed since then, right, is how suddenly black, like even the word black, is being associated like negatively with like wokeism and pandering, and you see it all the time in comments and stuff like that. It's like they're it's like there's this negative thing associated with just anything associated with like black people or something for black engagement. One thing that stood out to me was I noticed that Bungie was doing this banner for Black History Month. And I'm telling you, when you read the comments to that banner, it's like, it's so toxic. Like, this is why, I didn't know Bungie was a woke company, didn't know this. It's like, can you put yourself in my shoes for a minute? I have to read some of these. I have to go through some of these. And to me, I think it's been like a negative thing associated with it. It's like, how did Black Lives Matter turn into like, now everything black is considered wokeism? Or
I feel like that's what they do though every time, right? Like if we look at the like 1960s, where you had probably our strongest movement toward civil rights and equality since the Civil War, you had a lot of the same backlash where people were like, well, why do they need anything extra? Like, we're giving them extra, and it's not even extra. It's not extra. It's just bringing us to equal.
And we're still not there.
But they see it as extra, and
it's not extra.
It's very much like, and I'm not trying to demean them, but it's like, you know, when you have your child and they see you getting something, even though they have something, they want what you have, right? So I equated this when we were talking about equality before. It's like you having a full plate of food, but you're mad that I'm getting a plate of food.
Yeah.
It don't make sense at all. And I think that you're going to keep having those people.
I don't think it's ever. That's just the sad part about it is I don't think it's ever. I don't see a change in sight on that.
Yeah.
I mean, because we saw what happened with the thing with like what the George Floyd, like you said, the black boxes and all that, and you think there's some level of progress that's right around the corner, and then you know the end result is still bottom of the totem.
Right.
I hate to say it, but that's kind of what it feels like sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I mean, in some instances you can see progress, and then in other instances you can like, okay, there's none. There's absolutely none. So I don't know. It's always a weird, like a strange balance. I mean, because then you think about, okay, well then, you know, we have this thing, especially in America where it's majority rule, and it's like black people are only 13% of the population. So, you know, how is this loud minority? Like it's like I try to look at
because I feel like, so to counter your argument there, even though black people only make up this percentage, a lot of the things that happen to us happen to the other minorities. And even though individually, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, even though, you know, individually, each one of us make up less than half the population, together we are the majority. And that's why this is becoming more scary, I think, because a lot of people feel like, and I know it's like super crazy, but there was like back in the 90s, I think early 90s, there was an episode, one of those daytime shows where Farrakhan came on and they're having a discussion with the audience, and literally the audience had said they think that if we're somehow able to hold power, that we're going to do to them what they did to us. Which,
what? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Which I think is a true fear for a lot of people, that they think that if the minorities become in power, that we're going to do to them what they have done to us.
I've heard that plenty of times.
Yeah, which is crazy, because when have we ever shown that, right? When have we ever been like that, you know?
I mean, you could, like, we can go deep on it as far as like mass murders and stuff. I mean,
right.
You can really, you can go deep into it, but we ain't gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? Try to make this a different show. But it's like,
I think that as far as us, you know, just to kind of like close out this topic, because I know that we'll get like crazy deep into it, but I think that all of us have to decide that voting with your dollars matters, right? If you're going to continue to purchase from a certain company that isn't doing what you would like them to do, they're gonna continue. They're never gonna change. Like, we know that a lot of the issues with Activision, they can say, oh, this game didn't do well, that game didn't do well. Okay, but the reason why it didn't do well is because a lot of people said, I'm putting your games down. Honestly, a lot of people did say, I'm putting your games down. So not, you know, Call of Duty didn't do as well. All these other games didn't do as well because people said, I'm not going to keep giving you my money. And that's what makes people enact change. So if you take something away from this, just remember, you can't vote with your dollars. All right.
There's one topic I did want to kind of just throw in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know it's one that's been very like prevalent in our industry right now as far as like gaming. It's the broken games thing. Like releasing these games like you know, patch heavy.
Talk about 2042, how they try to blame Halo.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Let's go there.
They should not have said that. They should not have said that at all. Oh my God.
Go
For y'all
ahead.
who don't know, what Battlefield came out and they blamed EA and them blamed their failures on the fact that Halo came out in a near perfect state, even though Halo had
its own set of issues.
Yes. Right. It, like, I'm not gonna. It's a good shooter. Halo has always been a good shooter. It is the blueprint at this point. But like, that game had that beta was not pretty.
Right. Like, they should have taken that time, right? Because like Halo had to take its time. Like, it came out I think a year, right? A year later than what it was supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna tell you because I done played maybe 6 hours. Maybe
Yeah,
less
you
than
calculating
that.
right there? Is that the calculator?
It's better.
All
I'm
right.
telling you right now that they can't blame nobody but themselves because they had a couple of betas coming out before the original launch, and people said this needs to be, the majority of people that I spoken with that made the game, that played the betas, was like, this needs 6 more months. This needs 3 more months. I swear I said this. I said this. I said this game has got potential, but it needs to be there for 6 more months. So you ignored what your consumer base said, and look what happened.
Right.
They had,
because I know people were complaining in the beta.
they had last time I heard they had 5,000 people playing Battlefield. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. That is it. I wanted to be
that is
5,000, 5 stack. That ain't
sounds
nothing.
like an indie title right there,
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
nobody in the grand scheme of things.
And for you to blame Halo, and okay, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Halo ain't perfect, but I'll tell you what, their flaws are not as bad compared to the flaws they had on Battlefield. Ain't no sound, you get stuck, big ass maps, but then you gotta run, you get to shoot. Hitboxes messed up. There's no diversity in the modes, and I don't pre-order this game. Just like LBOOGIE said earlier, that you got to vote which way you put your dollars. And if Cyberpunk can get some refunds of this game and fix it, Battlefield need to do the same. That just made me so upset that they couldn't take accountability. They ain't got it.
Another reason I want to mention this too, though, is because now, Horizon Forbidden West just came out. I hate to do it to you, Boogie. But Horizon Forbidden West just came out, and you see people on Twitter posting these, I call them broken memes, where they showing video of bugs and the character falling. It happens in all games. Every game has a lot of bugs, right? In this day and age, especially full 3D, the QA is hard to capture everything. We understand that, but it's like, what happened to quality control on all fronts? I feel like we're losing that. Like they feel like okay, because it's online, that we can patch, we can fix it later, or they in this whole we just ship mode. It reminds me of like Scrum and like how you got it constantly shipping, constantly you're doing your updates throughout the week. You hit your sprint, you ship, so on and so forth, and rinse repeat.
I don't think that's the fault of the developers. I feel like that's the business deciding that it's okay for us to put that shit out. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna go into that because it's like,
sorry, we going on the same wavelength.
Because I was like, that works with applications, like business apps, and you fixing a form here and there, or you update the API, right? Not a video game. So it's like, what can we do as fans, and have what can we do to drive this home to the developers and publishers that stop with the day one patches, go back to serious quality control, figure out some better method other than trying to treat it like it's a Scrum application, because broken games is a huge problem right now, and I feel like it's only getting worse.
It will be worse because the pandemic had really made it like a clutch for a lot of people to not do what they're supposed to do at work. I'm sorry to say it.
I don't know about that.
I feel like a lot of people, especially like the heads up, like the people who are in the higher positions, just use that as a scapegoat. Like, oh, we had issues, but COVID.
There's too many COVID related issues in games and not enough more.
Because honestly, when we go outside, Delilah, people are out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
People living their lives now, right?
Yeah.
So
they catching trips.
Right.
They going on vacation. They taking vacations. They going to Colombia to fix their teeth. They going to go
holiday.
Right. Yeah. Right. So
they going to concerts, going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like ain't shit happening. So
but
how long are you gonna keep saying that? That's where I'm at. Like, how long are we gonna keep using that as an excuse?
That COVID, yo, bullshit. Next game that says, oh, that's a dog. Next game that comes out saying my game's delayed because of COVID, I'm calling it straight super cap. Because
now, games get delayed every other week nowadays.
You know what's so interesting though, and I'm just gonna put this out here. I feel like See, my industry is different. So it's hard for me to. It's gonna be hard for me to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's like I feel like I've been more productive. You know, even with COVID, I feel like I've been way more productive, in my day-to-day work. I feel like I put in more time where it matter. I feel like I'm way more engaged because I'm not worried about the other levels of anxiety that comes with being in office. Yeah, when I don't feel like we don't camera, I can turn my camera off and all that goes away. You know what I mean? It's like I'm way more productive and more interactive and, you know, engaging more with my team because of COVID. So it's and I know I'm on a different spectrum. I know I'm in a different industry. I know for me it's just different versus some other people that's going through this. So when I hear that, like, oh, because of COVID, we haven't been able to be as productive. It's just like, but really though, because my productivity has tripled. So
yeah, like I don't get that either. Like I definitely feel like you said, I work more hours, like I'm more productive in more ways too, right? Because like I'm able to like multitask and stuff like that. But I've heard people that are like, oh, we need to be in the office to collaborate, which I don't understand why you need to be in the office to collaborate, just because
that's where it's always done and they don't know how to.
Right. I feel that that's what it is. That so many of us like, have that change barrier. And it's like, well, I don't like doing it that way because that's not how we always do it. But I think that we definitely can still be just as creative, you know, in the same spaces.
And I think once software catch up, I think it's also a software barrier because, you know, before when the pandemic first happened, I know as a designer, like I had issues with, okay, how do I whiteboard to the team? You know what I mean? Like if I got to show them something I'm whiteboarding, then how do I do that? Because normally you do that in person, you know.
But you can do that
now
virtually.
Now the software has caught up. Like as far as speed and being able to do things dynamically and sharing everything that you're doing real time is much better than it was in 2019. So it's like we're there. The tech is available to you. Just gotta tap into it and use it. Now it should be, and I think that's why more and more jobs are becoming remote, is because now, you know, everything's starting to align as far as technology, as far as
like just really quickly, right? Because the need was there, the tech caught up like real quick, because before it was like, oh, we can't have school at home and everything, but they figuring that shit out.
Yes, exactly.
You know.
So like Lady says, it should no longer at this point, 2022, right? It shouldn't be an excuse.
Yeah.
Really because dumb bugs that I've been seeing on Horizon, Forbidden West, as long as that been in production, it should have, they when the game was released and after the success of the first game, they already was thinking about what they was going to do with the second game. They already had the story.
All right, so do you want to pivot to our last topic then? Because it sounds like you about to go in.
About to go there.
No. Yeah. Oh, no, my bad. No, I'm sorry. I can hold
it. I kind of do, though.
Okay.
Because, you know, I kind of want this game, but I have yet to see anybody play it on a PS4.
I see the PS4 Pro.
All right. So on the Digital Foundry that I sent you guys, it has PS4 and PS4 Pro images. And some of the things that they did to make it play on the PS4 Pro were pretty ingenious. Like, so some of the opening scenes and a lot of scenes that are in the PS5 that actually render in real time, right? What they did for the PS4 is they saved those as a video file and they play on the PS4. So when you have,
So it's a movie.
Yeah. So like when you're playing, you don't have as much foliage as you would on the PS5. You're not gonna have as crisp of detail on the PS4.
It's not in 4K. I think it's 1800
right, on the PS4. But I think it still looks pretty good. Now I haven't. The thing that I really like about the PS5 that you're not gonna get on the PS4 is the haptic feedback that's on the controller, because I think that's what's really making me enjoy this game more than a regular game. Because as I'm going to pull my arrow, you're having the tension of holding the arrow with the one hand, and when you go to pull this back, you're feeling more tension on that controller, on that button as you're pulling the arrow string back. So there's a lot of that
Yeah, those
you know, and
I mean,
it makes a difference. I'm like, I'm sold on the haptic feedback just on that. You know, I'm really enjoying that part, and I hope that they, you know, Xbox start bringing something like that. Honestly, because I think that's probably the coolest part. Because like we talked about before the show, once the shiny
once you pass
wears off, like
the beautiful graphics in the
right. So it's like when you go to a nice restaurant and you get a plate of food, right? It looks great, but when I dig in, is it going to taste good, or is it just going to look pretty?
The presentation is on point,
right? So the presentation of this game so far is on point.
It's the meat season, though,
right? Yeah, that's what we look at. That's what we're waiting for. I need to bite into the steak a little more and see if it's seasoned.
Every time I'm on Twitter, the only thing they mention is how gorgeous it is, but nobody has mentioned anything of how it plays. I have heard nothing about how good the story is, how good the storyline, the lore. Well, what got me in with the first game was the story, the world. Like
the story is there for sure.
Okay, because nobody mentions that.
I'm digging it so far, but I haven't played a lot. But it definitely kicks right off from the last one.
It's a direct first beginning. Basically.
Yeah, direct continuation. The first scene has a lot of
recap,
a lot of audio from Mr. Man that plays on Destiny. I can't remember what his name is. You know,
Zavala.
Black Ball Headman.
His name is Zavala.
He plays Zavala, right? So he has a lot of dialogue in the beginning, kind of like getting you caught up from the last game. So if you didn't play the last game, they kind of like catch you up. So, but yeah, nice. We'll see. Was there anything?
I have a question. So did you get the PS4 version with the free upgrade, or did you go straight to the PS5?
Well, so I saw some articles that says that
you have to wait.
There are some drawbacks to getting it from going from the PS4 to the PS5. And I had already pre-ordered the PS5 edition, so I just said I'll stick with it, because as soon as I didn't read what the drawbacks were, but as soon as I said people are writing articles about them being drawbacks, then I don't want to get it. Like,
yeah, I heard there's more of a wait to get it.
It is. You couldn't preload. You could not. You had to wait till not even at midnight. You could not play. You had to wait till like actual like 9 a.m. or some shit. And Sony was like making it particularly hard to.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure they saw people were gonna do that, right? Yeah, people were gonna be like, oh, why not just get the PS4 version, right?
Yeah. So, because I was thinking about getting the PS4 version, and then when I finally do get the 5, just go ahead and upgrade it like that. But
well, I heard it plays well on PS4. Like they was able to optimize it really well for PS4. Even though you get a lower resolution, you get like 30 frames. You really you won't get
which
your
I
60
heard that 30
frame.
frames plays better, right? In there.
Yeah, it'll play like the first game a lot. The first game, for what it was, it played fine. I mean, it's not like it needed to be 60 frames, right? But it still looks good, and you can see where they took cut corners for PS4. I mean, it's a different tech, so you have to.
Right.
But if you're trying to get 60, I think on PS5 you can get 1860, and you can get 4K 30 on PS5.
Right.
Which you can't get 4K 60 nowhere. So don't even try that. They do got this bomb photo mode that any picture you take, this is why all the photos look great on Twitter and all that. It's because you go in photo mode, and when they take that picture, it's gonna be optimized for that photo. That photo gonna be crisp, and so that's why everything looks so good. But yeah, you'll see. But for PS4, what they did, I think it looks good for how they've had to optimize for it. So if you got one, jump on it, because I mean it's still worth playing on PS4 as well. I don't think you have
like I said. Go ahead, CHAREECE.
How loud is this system gonna get?
It don't even matter.
I heard some people saying it get loud, but
that's all right. I think
that's the chance you take, man. Look. Yeah, if it dies, it dies. At least it dies doing what it loves.
If it dies, it dies.
Yeah.
I have a PS4. I haven't played it in a minute, man. Now I gotta go update it now.
Yeah, you gotta do that 3-hour update now.
I'm gonna plan to update my PS4. It's gonna be. I'm gonna wait a month.
I don't know. I
don't see.
I don't know. I want to play, but I don't trust this system.
That's
right
okay.
Now.
It's okay.
Why?
Okay, because I played it, like I plugged it, updated, and I played in Genshin on it, and like this thing got hot just from Genshin Impact.
Girl, you better go get some of them cooling
I know, right? Found them third-party cooler things on there and slap it on the side.
For real.
Damn, that's investment.
I know, right?
They got them. Hey, just like remember back in the day, you used to have to get the cooling things for your laptop.
Yep.
Yeah.
My gut tells me it's gonna be a sale on that game within a month, so I'm gonna wait.
I was gonna say 2 months.
Damn, 2 months.
Dang, I still got some. It's still, to me, it's still the hype's there. Like I still want to.
Right.
Okay, but I have a question.
Did your game share partner buy it, Delilah?
No, my game share partner didn't buy it. It would be nice if my game share partner bought the game for his lovely
game share partner
wife here. I would. Shakiris.
Oh damn! She put your government out there. Okay.
Yeah. Can you go back?
Okay. My question is, didn't they lift the embargo for that game the same day it came out?
Yes.
No,
they did not, because remember people were fighting over the score.
Yep. Well, the score came out like 2 or 3 days before.
People were mad because it got an 89.
So what?
Like I would kill for
what
89.
What is that about? I didn't understand that. It's 1 point. What was the uproar about? Like 89 is a fantastic score.
No, and I did see people were saying like it's a red flag or if it comes out the day of, but I was pretty sure that they came out before, right?
Yeah, because people were like, oh, it's I don't know. It was weird because it was like multiple everybody was upset, but it was upset for different things. Some were upset because Forza scored higher. Some were upset because it wasn't in the 90 range, and then some were upset.
Y'all need to go touch grass, okay?
It was weird. I was like, when did an 89 become bad? Like, don't
You're muted again, Delilah.
No, I was saying it had to be a fanboy logic thing.
Yeah,
it was.
Most of that stuff is
purely. Come on.
It was weird. It was weird. Like,
to me, I mean, isn't 89 that's the highest they ever made as a studio? Really?
No, I think the first one came out like a 90 or something, 91, 92. I don't
know. No, it's like they're like only 1 point difference. Right?
Yeah, I think 89 is the highest that studio's gotten. So I don't understand the whole uproar about that. I mean, I think it's more of a bragging rights type deal. It had to be.
They went after some streamer dude who gave it like a 6 or something. Like they went in on him to the point I think he had to like
a 6
his socials.
Right.
He gave the game a 6.
Yeah, he was on the lower end, and then then they went through all of his reviews. Like he got really toxic really quick. They went through all of his reviews, pissed off at the point that he gave Halo a higher review.
Halo fire though.
That part.
No, I'm joking. I'm just being funny.
But they was bringing up math and all kind of stuff. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. Be glad you missed it.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I said,
he gave it a 65.
He gave it a 65.
He gave Horizon Forbidden West a 65. Okay.
I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Right.
And that's what it's
opinion based. Reviews are opinion based, so I don't understand why people put so much stock in
them. And if you feel like it's a 90, it's a 90 for you.
That part.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got some tidbits. You like the name I gave it?
I do. Hey, I thought it was cute.
I love that.
Yeah. All right. We got some tidbits. Look at you. And then we can go into questions. So we have time for some questions. Can we get another code dropped?
All right. I'm gonna.
Did anybody get the Nintendo code too? By the way, nobody said anything. I don't.
Did anyone get the Nintendo code? Please put it in the chat if you claimed it, please.
Okay.
So I feel like the last time y'all didn't claim the Nintendo codes, which please tell me and I'll stop buying those.
Okay. I'm gonna put a PlayStation Network code in the chat.
All right.
Monica, wait on Forbidden West. Catch that sale in like 2 months.
Dang, what's the?
Cause you got Elden Ring coming up next week.
That part.
The Witch Queen coming up next week. What you think? 2 months.
Come on,
1 to 2 months.
I mean,
And if you like Delilah and you saying fuck Destiny, you got Lost Ark. That's free to play.
Dang, you gonna put me out there like this? I didn't even put that on air yet. Dang, man.
You can't confirm that?
I'm not confirming or denying that I said that.
But you're confirming that you're gonna play Lost Ark more than Destiny?
I'm playing Lost Ark. I am not playing. I told you.
So yeah,
yeah, I'm sad to say, and I've told the ladies this, I am dreading going back to Destiny. And it's just because they like have been dribbling out the rewards for you to progress. Like this is
the thing about Destiny. The last couple of weeks that I did my weeklies, I didn't get shit. I was stuck on 1321 for the longest. I'm like, I can't.
Where that's
that grind, man. That grind.
Trying to get those pinnacles to get
like
up,
what you said.
Like
look, I need that dopamine. Fam. I'm not
Lost
getting
Ark
dopamine.
gives it to you.
It sure ain't. And then you get like 2 guns. You go do something, and you get your rewards is 2 of the same guns, and they're not even higher enough.
Right.
For the
that's always the best part is like
the
when
rolls
you
and stuff.
Like. Yeah, when you go to get exotic, you got exotic, and they give you the same fucking exotic you got on. Like, come on, y'all gotta have something. Please write something in the code to where that it's not gonna give you the same shit you got on, right?
Or at least give me a higher version of it or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's more of it frustrates you more than make you excited to get something. They gotta figure that out.
Maybe we're gonna get back on our we hate Destiny thing. Cause I hated Destiny 1 for like the last tail end of it till Taken King came out. I'm hoping Witch Queen gives me that same feeling that Taken King did.
Do we know how long this add-on is gonna be? Do we know how long it's gonna be?
This is the whole year. Well, this is the whole new year
season,
of
right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then of course you got your season pass, and then after that,
okay.
But I'm hoping that this. I'm here for the lore. Like Destiny has one of the best sci-fi stories. I wish they would do a TV show, an anime, a movie, whatever. I will watch it.
I'm pretty sure with them signing with Sony is coming. That stuff's gotta be coming now, considering the fact that that's how Sony's bread is butter as far as the movies and whatnot. I can easily see.
I'm here for it.
I'm kind of frustrated because the game is gorgeous and the gunplay is fire.
Yeah, the gunplay.
But you grind, but you busting your ass. You're not getting the stuff.
I need y'all to give me a little love. Give me a little love in the club.
Give me the love. Thank you. Love in the club. Yes.
That's it.
You know, y'all making it hard.
And I'm looking at the Microsoft store. Like, do I really want to spend $30?
No. And fucking Lost Ark giving it up for free.
Girl. And make it so bad. You know how we talking about, when you get something Destiny and you trying to compare if it's better or not, Lost Ark just tells you point blank. You got that little blue arrow, check it, and it tells you which stats it's bringing up or it's taking down, like right there. You ain't gotta, contemplate, break out a calculator or something. You just
that's true.
Again, like Boogie said, how many websites do we have to tell us which guns are better than we pick up? I know I got at least 2, 3.
2 or 3. It's about 2 or 3 sites.
And we got L-Tuck in the chat. Yeah. We got L-Tuck in the chat talking about there's a difference between powerful Pinnacle. We know Pinnacle. We know this. We know this.
We know Destiny. We know how it
works. We know this. But the problem
L-Tuck
is that there's only like 4 or 5 Pinnacles or whatever a week that you can get. You can get all that shit in one day, and then I don't have to pick up Destiny for the rest of the week. Like, and then I'm really only jumping like a little bit. I mean, there's like a way to do it. You can get like 1 Pinnacle, then get a couple of powerful, kind of like bring yourself up so that each time you get a Pinnacle, you're going a little bit higher, but you still only go so far a week. And that's the problem, is that they have stifled us to make it to where we can only go so far a week. I don't like that.
And not even a week. I still can't. I don't even know what my number is. I know when I did Pinnacles for because I even talked about it in our Discord. I didn't get anything. That's what I know. I would do Pinnacle activity and still not get anything. Get no Pinnacle drops. That would piss me off.
Yep. Or like you said, they give you something that's exactly what you already have. So now I just get to replace a weapon that was already the highest weapon that I had, instead of getting something new, something different that's going to help me down the line. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I did like when they brought in the where you could do the umbrals, like you can get the exact piece of armor, but yet they still gave it to you lower than what you needed.
Yeah, because then they started messing it up. Because when umbrals first came out, it was great, right? Because you were still getting like higher stuff.
Yep.
Now they're making it to where Umbros are like giving you like lower stuff, and I'm like, come on, man. Every time we get something that's making it easier for us to progress, y'all hold us back. And that's my biggest issue with Destiny is every time we can start rolling and progressing quicker, you're like, oh no, people are getting higher level too fast. Let me slow it down. Like, come on.
Right.
Let it just grow organically.
I think for me, what it is like, you know, Destiny always had this great gunplay, right? But now since Halo came out, it's got great gunplay, and so then I get that itch scratch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I got enough replacements at this point between Lost Ark, Halo, thing, and so it's and now I really want to get back into Grounded. I really want to jump back into that. So if anybody interested in playing Grounded, please ping me because I want to jump back into it.
I'll come to your base as long as I don't have to make a new base.
Well, I was gonna start over because it's got so much new.
Yeah, they do have a lot of updates, right?
And the learning curve is like they changed it a little bit, they tweaked it a lot. So I'm like, I really want to get into it though but that's it. And so that's where I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna fit Destiny in at this point. I'm not that tired of my characters. I got 3 characters that I was at one point I was cycling through. And I feel like every time I get a level, it's just like hitting that reset button and grinding again. I don't want to put in 20 hours and I'm only getting like 3 items that I care about. I'm like,
yeah, they gotta stop the drip. Stop the drip.
Yeah. So
all right. Anyways,
my other 3 people.
You said what now?
I don't do my other 2 characters on Destiny.
Yeah, no, I need you. I've like left them behind now at this point.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing with them. All right. So tidbits. Did y'all catch the Rams QB?
Ooh,
watch that girl fall off the stage and go, ooh, and turn around. And turn around.
That's the coldest shit ever.
Oh my God.
They're talking about, oh, well, he stepped up because they're paying for medical bills or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know.
That initial reaction.
I feel like those type of things I hate because it's just like you just throwing money at the situation when the problem was that you saw this girl fall and you turned around and walked away like that.
You know what's so crazy about that, Boogie? I feel like when things like that happen, usually the initial reaction is correct. It's how they really feel. That initial you know, like, because I remember they showed what's the dude who played the quarterback for the Cardinals? I think young guy, pretty boy with the curly hair. What's his? Yeah, I'm blanking on his name. Chat no quarterback. Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals? Anyway, him. He was walking out of the stadium. Dang it, not the Cardinals, but the Eagles. He was walking out of the stadium and it collapsed on him. And his first instinct was to help everybody up. Yep. Check and see if everybody was okay. And then when he got to the podium, he was like, you know, make sure the people there, blah, blah, blah. To me, your first instinct says everything as far as your character. I was so disappointed to see Matthew Stafford is his name. I was so disappointed to see Matthew Stafford do that when that lady fell off the podium, the little thing. Yeah. I
say that all the time.
I was talking about the other guy who played for the Eagles. I get them two mixed up for some reason. They're both young quarterbacks in the league right now. Jalen Hurts. Thank you, Jalen Hurts. Okay. Jalen Hurts was the one who saw the people like it collapsed, and he was trying to.
Yeah, he was walking into the tunnel, and the whole thing just fell over
collapsed.
on
him. He wanted to make sure everybody was okay, and then so to me, like I said, that first instinct is typically is a testament to their character. And so maybe he was tipsy a little, you know, had a few drinks or whatever, and was like, "Ooh, let me go over here and fall," you know, and so I won't fall. Maybe that was at least I hope that's the case. But it looked bad. It looked very bad. So hopefully he got good PR and they could fix it because this junk.
Well, I'm sure they will. I mean, just like, we got fucking old boy that basically lied to his entire team and everything. And, you know, they're still trying to act like, you know, he's some savior. You know what I mean?
He got MVP too, didn't he?
Yeah, got MVP still. Like crazy. How are you get MVP and you lied to your whole team? But anywho's,
are you talking about Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
Oh, man, fuck him.
But
anyway,
I mean, you know, there's two kinds of evil people. I say it all the time. Two kinds of evil people: people that do evil things and people that watch evil things happening and do nothing.
Yeah.
That's the second part. Is more evil than the first.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I mean, you complicit or was it complacent? with what happens to negatively to other people. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember being in the store and some dude like so out of pocket talking to his wife and shit like that, like really like strong arming her. And I'm like, yo, y'all not at home.
Right.
You out in public, sir. You better take that back home or I'm calling the police. Like you don't get to just abuse your wife like you do at home out in public. Like that ain't happening.
Yeah, that's just wild. But yeah, that was disappointing to see, man. So like, I don't know.
Because he saw her. It's not like he could say, "Oh, I didn't see her."
He didn't say. He did straight up just looked at her, saw her fall, took a drink, and walked off.
And his wife went right to her.
That is just
crazy.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, people.
Yo, y'all letting Baron clean up. That's all I gotta say. Y'all letting Baron clean up. He getting all the clean. Go ahead, Baron. Baron cleaning up.
Yo, he catching all the.
He over there. Look, he right here like this.
What's the song? Mr. Clean Up Man.
Okay, there's 26 people watching, right? Minus the mods. Y'all don't let this man take all these codes.
Yeah, we got another one, right?
No, I take that back. You get all them codes.
If
you the
one getting them, get them. But y'all
just out there. They out there.
Y'all too slow. Y'all chat. Y'all too slow. Y'all really need to get these codes.
They're ready. He probably got his screens up and everything.
Yeah, he got a little forum. Let's get it.
Yeah. All right. So the next tidbit is no one can find GPUs right now. But Nvidia has still posted that they're making record profits.
Like, man, because they flipping them shits like they were bricks, man.
Honestly, at this point, I think they in on it. They got to be.
That's what I thought too. Like, are you guys making money off of the? So does anyone know? Does in Nvidia? So like they make their founders card, right? And then other people make their cards. Do they get a portion of their card sales too?
I don't. Probably, if they made
because it's built off of their card.
It's their tech, right? It's a tech, right. So they just licensing. They're putting their name on that chip,
right? And they're selling at super inflated prices, right? So it's like
I'm not gonna go into
DELILAH, she pleading the fifth. I've tried so many ways to get a new card, but like at this point, I've given up. I hate them all.
I'm just
pretty
done.
Crazy.
I'm really done. Ooh, shit! I almost dropped my camera. I'm really done with these graphics cards. I'm really done. To be honest, I can't.
Please don't drop your camera.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm really done with it though. I'm just gonna make it like. It's just why are they so expensive?
Like they got crack prices out here.
I mean, this is like, the founders cards aren't as expensive, but the other cards are more expensive because it's definitely built on the supply and demand. They got it. You want it. You want it for this price. If you're gonna pay this price, then we're gonna sell it at this price. And everybody's buying them up.
It's like they can't make them fast enough, and that's so they just selling out like as soon as they.
Which you wonder if later we'll find out that even with the chip shortage, they were holding back.
I think they
to keep the prices high because
They're
we've seen that in other industries.
Oh.
But we've seen that in other industries. They do that in the diamond industry.
Yeah.
Regularly. If there's too many out there, they will buy them up and hold them up so that they keep the price at a certain level.
That's why I don't buy diamonds.
We've seen that.
Well, I did hear that 1650s. Anybody need a 1650? Or you can find 1650s out there. Graphics cards. They inflated.
Don't you have higher than a 1650?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to help.
What do you have right now, Charisse?
I got a 1060.
Okay. All right.
I heard some 1650s are out there in the wild. You can find those. You know, it's when you try to get like anything a 2070 and above. It's when you struggle. Yeah. So, I mean, it's better than a 1070.
On Amazon. Yeah, I've got alerts on the Amazon, Best Buy. What's the other one? The Shuffle thingy. I've tried there.
Those in-store only drops. That's the only.
Well, yeah, the Best Buy is like the best one right now because the Best Buy is the only people that have the founders cards. Mm-hmm. But now I know, Charisse. Like, if I see a 3060 Ti, I'm just gonna buy it.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, because the 3060 Ti is cheaper than like a ton of the other ones that you buying right now. So
it's a good car.
Yeah. All right. So my last tidbit is. Sorry, I felt like I wanted to sneeze in it.
Not want to come out. I feel you on that part.
All right, it went away. Wait. Yeah. So it sounds like Disney wants to make a planned community. So you know how a lot of the new builds are going up, and you know there's these planned communities. You know they go to the state and everything. They get funding to be able to have this piece of land, and the only thing is that you know it's Disney, right? So that means every house is probably going to have more restrictions. We don't know how much some HOA fees is about to be. And when I looked into it, I heard that they actually had a community before in Florida, and it went all bad. Have you heard this too, CHAREECE? Go ahead, speak on it.
I don't want to.
Why creepy. You don't want to?
It's creepy to me. This whole Disney cult, commune, hippie place. I don't know. I love Disney. Okay. I love Disney, but is the new one supposed to be in Florida, or is it supposed to be in California?
No, I think it's supposed to be in California this time. Let me verify that.
Yeah, because the one in Florida, I don't know if anybody knows this, but the Disney's there is built basically in the middle of a swamp. I don't know why
they got gators and everything.
Yeah, I don't know why people think this is a good idea. It's not.
And they bought that land for like nothing. Like a ton of land. A ton of Orlando is Disney.
And it's a swamp, people. Whatever they tell you, oh, it's pretty.
They gonna man-make
you got
the
creatures.
crap out of that
You
jungle.
have to.
When I got down there, I was like, this is swamp. We are in the jungle right now.
You will wake up and have an alligator at your front door. And there's shit you can do about it. Because he is more protected than you are.
Right. Crazy. But yeah, so this is in Cotino, California, which obviously they're buying wherever the land is super cheap in California, and then are going to drive up the price, you know?
Oh my God.
They got it. They got it.
Mickey Mouse.
You had mentioned that something went wrong. What were you talking about there? You said something went wrong, or...
So I think the problem with the old community is that it was not managed properly, and that it had like a ton of restrictions and stuff like that. But they might have learned from those mistakes, right?
It's still gonna have to be Disney approved.
Right. Everything, it probably has to be Disney approved there. Let's see. Where is this place? I'm trying to find out where it is. Why am I not seeing it on the map? Anybody find this place?
Dang. Does it exist?
Oh, it's close to Fresno. And like in the mountains. Oh, wow. I don't know how this is going to go. So looks like it's maybe 100 miles north outside of Fresno in the Sierra National Forest. On the border of the Sierra National Forest is where they got this land. I don't know what the hell is going to be out there. Like,
they got
people to be able to afford to stay there. You know what I mean? Like, who's going to be out there?
Like you actually live a Disney life. Like, it's going to
remote job folks or what?
Yeah. Who got the money that actually want to live the Disney experience every day for the long run is these type of places, and they're not going to be cheap. So,
at all.
Yeah, it's not going to be cheap at all. Like, I love the if you see the article I sent, like they have like a whole video, you know, with their drawings, which Disney always has the best people doing their mock-ups.
Oh,
like
always.
They look gorgeous. So
they gotta sell it though. You know,
they selling it. You know, they selling it for real. But now that I've seen where it is, like the only way for this to work is for it to be a bunch of people who are able to work at home, because like what's out there for people to
build around it.
They have to build.
If you put, go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say that if it's gonna be out in the middle of nowhere, they're gonna have to build their own stores.
That's right.
They have to be in collaborations with.
Oh yeah, most planned communities are like that, right? Like they tell you have to buy, like you have to build usually at least an elementary school, because like you got to have somewhere for the kids to learn and stuff. There's usually a certain amount of shops and stuff they have to build. So that usually is in the agreement.
Like it's going to be an actual community, and then they're hoping that when they do that, more businesses will come out there because people are spending money for this small community, and so meaning they're going to have more discretionary income in order to spend money in new places and new restaurants, and that's how typically.
Because who knows, it is kind of close to San Francisco. Maybe they've already talked to some people and been like, maybe you want to move your, your HQ out here, right? So,
and then, who knows? And California had an exodus in 2019, 2020. So maybe
they're trying to get some folks back,
right?
Because they wasn't not having it. Yes, they were not.
It's going to be. I think it's going to predicate on cost. I mean, price, and like how much is it going to cost to even come out there, and what's the incentives? They're gonna have to have a ton of like incentives to get people to relocate back to Cali, or to get people to leave there where they're comfortable at, into that spot. Because some people, like, they about Disney when their kids young. When they get older, their kids get older, and it's like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that part, but it's like
it says when they open
about it.
So like the next thing, what you guys were saying made me think of is like, what's the prices about to be, right, for these homes? And it says when they open their luxury Golden Oak Resort, in Florida in 2011, homes were already at 1.6 million.
Man, they got it. They super got it. They super got it.
I can go get already in the area where that. Yeah.
You can go buy you some land. You can buy you a house and put Disney shit in there. You could
because for sure that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, like the community announced so far is going to be 1,900 homes, right? How much are those homes? How much are those homes about to be? You're already in the middle of fucking nowhere. So how much are those homes about to be? Because if you're talking about $1 million homes everywhere in California, y'all can keep that. I mean, I can still enjoy Disneyland from here.
That cost of living, boy. Oof. Sheesh.
We're not gonna talk about California cost of living right now.
Yeah, they're not even listing any prices right now.
Of course not.
Yeah, they don't want to scare nobody off yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now maybe they target a certain audience. Like they want people who who already got it like that. And like this is who this is gonna appeal to. Exclusive community.
Okay, catch this. Members of the public will be able to visit Cotino by purchasing day passes, while a section of the development will be set aside for residents 55 and up. Prices for accommodation and financing options have not been announced. Disney has also yet to share when construction will begin. So I'm about to live in the community, and y'all gonna be charging people to come,
right?
And
I gotta get a cut,
right?
Something.
Right, because I'm paying taxes to stay here.
That's it.
I'm paying HOA fees.
That's right.
Like, Disney, I'm coming up top. Disney is a pimp, y'all.
Yep.
They are a pimp. Pimp.
Yeah.
They probably. Oof. I don't even want to get into it. Let's just.
Right.
Because they, they're gonna have to take care of the yard and everything. Like HOA at the wazoo.
You're gonna have a certain amount of mouse ears and everything.
Making sure your lawn is like a certain amount of inches and shit.
Right, right, exactly. They probably have a service you can pay for though. Be like, you can pay for our lawn service. Otherwise, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, we can add that into your HOA fees. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. HOA be like $2,000 a month.
Yeah,
crazy
shit. Woo. Like we're gonna need everybody to stay together to live here.
Y'all crazy.
All right. Well, does somebody mind getting questions? It's that time of the afternoon to get questions.
Yo, I saw one, and it was from Elsa.
Only one? Y'all don't have no questions today?
No questions on the 200?
Right, they too worried about.
Y'all better go ask these questions.
Too worried about getting these codes.
Oh, while we're looking for questions, do you guys want to do the Patreon winner for last one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can. Absolutely.
Yep, all right.
Let's do that one.
So Delilah's gonna set that up, and we'll get the drawing for the Patreon winner for January. We're a little behind. Don't mind us though.
Elsa got a question saying, "What's stopping a company from getting in on the resale market?" I think he's talking about the graphics cards. I think.
I think having the tech and being able to get the license, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure there's some type of quality control that NVIDIA is invoking with giving you their license to make sure that you're going to be, you know, holding up to their standard as far as quality before they allow you to just slap their name on some shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have a question from Rain G4. What TV or monitors do you ladies play on?
I have an LG monitor that's 4K. I think it's 120, right, Delilah? The one that we all got? Yeah. 120 hertz. Yeah. That's the one I play on. But I have my computer hooked up on it right now, so that's really when I play my PC games. Everything else goes through the Elgato, which I really wish they would fix the issue with the Elgato, because right now, unless you buy like the $500 Elgato, the pass-through that you're getting through is like less quality. So
yeah, I have the same monitor that Delilah and Boogie has because I have no idea what I was doing when I was buying one, so I took their suggestions.
I gotta see. I'm trying to find the specific model we got. It's the it's a LG 4K UHD monitor, 27-inch UK 650, I think it is.
They got better monitors than me, man. My shit ass. It's a step tray. I don't know. I think it's 1080, and my TV is a Vizio or Viso or something like that, and that's a 1080. So I ain't got no 4K, ladies.
650.
Let me see.
No worries. Also, they also asked about TV. I just want to brag about my TV. I got
Go ahead, brag about your TV. Go ahead.
I got the LG C1. LG C1.
What kind of TV that is? What kind of TV that is?
It's a 4K HDMI 2.1 TV with all the bells and whistles. So when you go and check your status of your Series X or your PS5, it checks all the little green checks are like marked off. It's beautiful. Gorgeous TV.
Okay. LTech has a question. So y'all don't want Mickey to deliver your mail? Hell nah.
No.
Wouldn't that be hilarious though?
Bringing my Adam and Eve package by Mickey Mouse. That'd be hilarious. I know I would make sure Reese laugh with that one.
Hey,
okay.
I'm sure Mickey done delivered something before.
Yeah. Monica D had a question. Is Rainbow Six Extraction as disappointing to y'all as I found it? Question mark. Aliens and Rainbow Six don't mix. Oh
yeah, I ain't picked it up since that first day.
Yo, I was about to ask y'all that too.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. She got a point. Aliens and Rainbow Six don't mix.
Is it even aliens? I thought it was a parasite.
They look like aliens to me.
Yeah, but I think they're like not from here.
Okay. I don't even know what the hell it is. Yeah, I tried to watch a few streams, but like even some people who was playing it, they didn't know what was going on either. So I'm like, at least I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But I haven't picked it back up.
It's there. It just looks pretty on my space. So at this point, because I haven't played it either as well.
We do have some other. I noticed a couple other questions at the beginning.
Okay, show us. Okay.
So one was from L Tuck, saying what's stopping a company from getting in on the graphics card resale
I just said it.
Oh no,
I
you
just
did.
You did?
You
just said okay. Because that was also another one at the very, very beginning. I don't know if we missed that. Because I'm halfway trying to search stuff and not paying attention. But are we going to answer that question? Or are we already going to go through that, or what?
What was the question?
We did answer. That was the one where I said that NVIDIA probably has some quality control as far as licenses and stuff like that on who they allow to.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, but I didn't get the answers. I was about to say that. What's
That's why
stopping
she brought it
them?
Up, y'all, because she didn't answer.
Yeah, I didn't answer.
Okay, go ahead.
What's stopping them from getting into it? It could be some regulatory things too. Just I think I shouldn't go into that. But anyway, really, when you think about it, it could be a third party that's doing it as well, but not directly related to NVIDIA. That could be in the market. But there's things that we have as a government that prevent them from pretty much doing predatory practices like that, they will get fined tremendously, supposedly. Now, if they're doing it under the table somehow, then that's just bad ethics. But that's it. That's all I say on it.
Okay. All right. You said there was another question too, right?
It was early when we first started the show. I think it was from Others Inc. But
yeah, he always hold on.
And you know what? It's why Sony sucks so much, man. That's the question. That's the question.
It's not even popping up anymore.
I don't know, man. You got to talk to their higher ups.
Oh, Sir X-Man. He had one from Have we watched Bel Air yet? I have not watched Bel Air yet.
I heard.
People were saying to watch it though.
Hey, Peacock free though, right? Peacock free though, right?
No. Yeah, Peacock is supposed to be free.
No, I thought Bel Air you had to have the paid version.
That would make sense.
Okay, well,
I'll check it out. I'll check it out this evening. That'll be something I'll try to check out this evening.
Sound like you paying for it?
Well, I think we already have. I think Shakiris could confirm, but we probably already have that.
All right.
I don't know.
Do we have any more codes?
Did we announce the winner for the January?
No, we didn't. We didn't now.
Okay. Yeah, we still didn't do the January one. Okay.
I'll wait till we see if we got any more questions first, and then I'll talk about who's won for the January Patreons.
Yeah, I went all the way to the top. I can't find Others Inc.'s questions. So Others Inc., if you feel like doing it again,
please repost it.
Okay, I have a Nintendo shop, and I have an Amazon. I have an Amazon code.
The Zeke said that wasn't his question.
That wasn't the question?
Ask your question.
Ask your question.
Re-ask your question, please.
This
you
what
gotta
happens.
ask again because we can't find it. You asked it like 5 minutes in or some shit.
You put the question in before we even started.
Yeah,
so
he asked it at 31 minutes while it was waiting to load while we were talking.
Yeah, I don't even see that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even logged into the chat yet. Shit.
I said, like, if y'all put y'all questions in the beginning, it's gonna be a big possibility that we might not catch it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you gonna be like, damn, they don't care about me. They don't want to read my question. Well, you ain't putting the questions at the right time.
All right, she gonna get on you.
Yes.
Or you can save these questions and send them to our DMs for a special reason.
Y'all know we have that Patreon special show coming up.
Yes.
We need you guys to go on to Patreon.
We need questions for that. Patreon
3 questions. Each person, we need 3 questions.
I don't care. You know me. I don't care. You can ask me anything. I don't care.
Ask it could be anything. We were trying to really be, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be special. So,
yeah. And it'll be on Patreon first. So, y'all get to watch it first.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing a code right now.
Okay.
All right. So, lady got. Delilah, were you gonna do?
Yeah. So the winner for this year's, not this year's, the month of January, the Patreon member winner for the month of January is P-Lo.
All right, P-Lo.
Okay,
he was in here earlier.
Yeah, P-Lo.
Yeah, P-Lo 318 is the winner for the Patreon month of January. So look out for your swag.
Please hit us up with a mailing address and see what kind of.
It's not in the.
Just basically all I have to do is send a DM to the official GWG_podcast on Twitter, and then we'll get everything set up from there.
All right.
Yep.
I put it in a Nintendo code there, and let me put the thumbs up. So, yeah. All right.
Pilo said 3 questions. Let me see.
Yeah, that's weird. Cause other episodes, we'll sit an extra 20, 30. This is always with y'all. It'd be extra 30 minutes of nothing but questions and questions. We get to our 200,
and
we only get 3 questions.
No questions, right? Come on, like seriously.
Right.
Okay. Well, I got a question for us. We trying to eat Korean barbecue when we get to Nashville?
We already
company barbecue. It's company barbecue time.
It's already on the docket.
I thought we already agreed about that.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to double check because
Yeah, she said try to triple check.
I got it gotta be all you can eat too. Because if it ain't, it ain't the same. It ain't
Let's hope we can find a really good one. Let's hope we can find a good one.
I found a few of them. It's supposed to be ladies' job though.
Ladies' job?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember
She
that conversation.
like she didn't even know. She didn't know she had a job. See, look.
Sharice said she remembered. And
I remember.
Sharice, she
I
agreed,
remember.
right? She was like, all right, I got it. Yep.
I'm sorry, lady.
I bet. I got you. I'm gonna do that today while I eat
That's
lunch.
funny.
I'm mad at you, Ellie Zink.
What's up with you? I see you. You be around all the podcasts. I be lurking everywhere. I be seeing you.
Ellie Zink
everywhere. Okay, question. Oh, okay, we got a question by Delilah's game share partner. All right. When will we see a GWG live stream of a raid of Lost Ark? Also,
when we can get everybody to the level to do that shit?
Actually, I can go ahead and create a guild.
Oh,
go ahead.
All right,
create one.
Also, when will GW? Yeah, and we'll have a guild. So that means everybody that could come to our guild and hang out with us and Lost Ark.
Yes, they can pay us money. Pay us money.
Oh, they can pay us.
Well, you have to build your.
You gotta pay your dues. That sounds like a church.
You can earn. Man, they Lost Ark.
I might get more from the guild though.
They own one with they gon' I think they're really trying to make Lost Ark something for the long haul. The way they got
for sure
community involvement is crazy.
Okay, I got a question from Sir X-Man. I think you ladies would be interested in a game called Anvil. It's on Game Pass, and if you why you took it out?
I was like,
okay, there's one from Monica D. The question, Delilah HD, are you still trying the game development? If so, how's it going? That's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Hey, it's kind of on a little bit of a hiatus right now, but yeah, it's going pretty good though. It's going good though. Yeah.
Oh, she's downloading Lost Ark, y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know right now. If you trying to run with Grown Woman Gaming on Lost Ark, Landon, LADON, East North America. Landon server, East North America, East Coast, Landon. That's where we at. That is where
Landon.
we at. Tuck, question: is game night still a thing? We did game night Thursday.
Yep.
It was just us though, not the community.
Oh, you want to know about community
game night?
Oh, yeah, because we need to. I was meant to tell you about that, Boogie. We should stream the first episode of Moon Knight in Discord.
I'm good with that. I don't know why you even asked me, because I'm always good for that shit. I be telling y'all, come on, let's watch together, and y'all be crickets.
Okay, L-Tuck, what would you recommend for community game night?
Community game night, movie night?
Yeah.
Halo and Destiny.
No, see, this is the thing about Halo.
See, you lost me with Destiny, but
I said, Halo and.
How you gonna have a community game night with Destiny when you only have 3 people?
We can take up a Crucible and play. Be 3 against. What is it? 8 versus 8? I don't know.
No, 6 versus 6.
Yeah.
So it's got to be able to support more people. You can't just.
So when I went to GameStop yesterday, the guy was like trying to sell me on some of the new Nintendo games that are coming, which it sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. The soccer game that they're going to have, you're going to be able to do 4v4, right? So you can get into a private match and we can have up to 8 people. And then their sports game, I think, is going to be up to 8 people. So that's coming soon. So that'll be something that we can play.
Is that Nintendo?
Yeah, it's Nintendo.
Okay.
I mean, we knock the dust off these things, you know. Get them played.
Okay.
One thing I want to say though, real quick. Shout out to Lady Foxfire though, for real. She was our very first subscriber. If y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying. Shout out.
She said, "You want to do the question?"
Go ahead. You can do it.
Okay. Question. LOL. Did y'all know I had a special feeling about GWG hype from day one? From the time I used to do podcasts with Lady and Delilah when we had our female contributor.
Oh, I remember that. Hearts.
It was me, Luca, She-Wolf, Foxfire, Mamacita, and I'm thinking I'm missing some. We all was in the show. We was all in the show together.
It was called Ladies Night. It was dope.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good. That's how long we've been doing this. So all right. Okay, here's your question back. Okay, Sir X-Man, I'm sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button, but I would like you to check out Anvil and it's on Game Pass. And I love to hear your opinion on next week's show.
Okay, cool.
That sounds like a project.
What kind of game?
You act like we finna stop playing Lost Ark and
man, I don't know about that, cuz. Yeah. I don't know about that one, cuz.
We will try.
We'll try.
I'll do some homework and I'll check it out. And,
I gotta watch the movie. I gotta watch the movie, and then we'll talk about playing the game.
You may have to send us a reminder though, because during the week it can get a little hectic. So just send a reminder, like y'all don't forget Anvil. And then,
Yeah, I'm telling you, because when Friday hit next week, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'd already done switched out my controller, so it's already.
Yeah,
it's a wrap. You got Elden Ring,
and maybe I guess we'll go ahead and save that one for next week since they haven't sent me the code. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week. We'll give away a code for Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring. All right. I want to thank. Let me see if I have any more questions before I miss it. Let me see. I think that's all the questions. I think that's all the questions, and y'all tripping.
Man,
Watch
no favorite episode questions. No.
Right.
Man, it's 200.
No throwback questions at all.
Like, come on, y'all.
I was expecting, but it's okay. But they gave us some.
It's good though. It's good. It's still good. I would like to know if. Well, I doubt this. Well, it may be. What was their favorite episode? What was their favorite episode? Like whether it was do they like the when we roast the Game Awards?
Our roasts are nice.
Yeah, like
the roast.
What's your favorite part? Like, do you like the community game nights, the movie nights, the roasting, what is it? Do you all want to see more of? Like, what do you want to see more of? Because we obviously want to be able to grow the show and do more things. So feel free to leave any kind of feedback. So.
Jazzy Noob dropping the codes. Baron J dropping the codes for Steam. I see you in the
Steam codes in there. Yep.
Thank y'all. We appreciate that.
Y'all been eating good this morning.
Hell yeah, they've been eating good this morning. Okay, I got a question.
Ooh,
what was your favorite moment in gaming when gaming together?
Dude, for me, I got it. I got one.
I got one too. Go ahead, Delilah.
For me, it was when we was playing Red Dead Redemption. And you remember that one part we was playing Red Dead Redemption? And CHAREECE showed up.
Yo, CHAREECE came there looking like a hot mess. I got the picture.
Yo, I could not stop laughing. And then we was playing one part and we had to make the decision whether to kill the wife or do something with the...
Oh, no, it was the mistress. It was the mistress and the man. And he was like... We killed him, man.
I was the only one out of all of them saying, "Don't kill her, don't kill her."
But you trying to get paid though, right?
Yeah, we were trying to make money.
Yeah, I never forget that. I felt so bad for the lady, and they just didn't care. They like, she must die.
LBOOGIE, what's your favorite memory gaming? When we be gaming together as a unit.
I feel like every time we game together,
it's cool.
It's like, it's like because even like last on Thursday, right? We were all gaming, and then CHAREECE wasn't with us, so then we started sending her pics to make her jealous, and then in the chat with her replying,
she drew the little stick man.
Yeah,
that had me dying.
The stick man on her. She said, "I'm with you." Like, yeah. And I know, like when I posted it, I'm like, "Yo, I know people ain't looking at this picture."
It really wasn't. Like, so we was having a game night. Like, shit, I gotta go to this meeting. Y'all, can y'all wait for me? They was like, "No, we're not waiting for you." So they started sending me photos of all of them, all dressed out, swagged out, all in a black and everything. They was looking fly. So they were sending me. I took copy one, drew my little stick figure, and sent it right back to them. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, what cracked me up is when she typed in "stop."
Yeah. Like you see her, she crying. She's probably in the meeting, like,
I had my phone over leaning to the side and had it on silent. I'm like, these heifers.
We discovered photo mode. We just bum watching you with them.
Sending photos constantly was pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna use one of my background.
For me, I want to say two memories. I will have to say when we played Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart is fun every time.
Yeah,
Mario
competitive, man.
We
I'm talking about sweaty,
a bunch of bitches and hoes to each other.
Language is out the window.
We already told each other before we start. Like, look, I love you,
but that's it.
For these 2 hours, we
enemies for 2 hours.
2 hours, right? You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite memories of gaming as well is we were going to play Destiny, and first we had to do a show, and then we were going to plan to play some Destiny later that day. I got banned for some reason on my channel when we first started doing Grown Woman Gaming on my channel, and we had to do the actual show while at Destiny.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
We couldn't do that.
And I'm like, I was banned, and we were like, yo, we can stream this shit on Twitch and tell them to go over there. And we actually did a show in that place where the clan member is.
Where you can dance and stuff.
Yeah, right down there in a little cut. I was like, yo, this is the spot.
Yep. Yeah, we had a show actually in Destiny because we couldn't get on YouTube at the time or something like that. It was crazy. Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. Yeah.
What's the other one?
You said you had two. You said you had two.
Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Who hasn't gone?
All right, CHAREECE. I think CHAREECE is the only one, right?
Okay.
I know you gotta leave, so yeah.
My favorite gaming memory. Oh my god. We was playing. Oh my god, what was something we was playing and it scared the shit out of me? Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And I screamed like a little girl when I think Boogie was Jason, and like she came out of nowhere and like just yanked me, and I think I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I do not play scary games, and I think that was the last time I touched that game. There was that one, and then one time earlier when we were playing Back for Blood, like I don't know, multiplayer games like that when we were all together, that was hella fun. Like just the intensity of us trying to survive that was like so much fun to me.
Yeah, we gotta play Friday the 13th again.
No, I deleted it. I deleted
I'm down. I'm motherfucking down. Let's do it.
It ain't Halloween. We'll play it on Halloween.
Okay,
you got so much. You gotta wait. And also, because Boogie gets you when you're in the water, all kind of junk.
Oh my god! And she be plotting too. She be like,
I love
it. Y'all, I can't.
I love it.
I'm like,
I am the worst. I'm the worst.
Yeah. Yes. Worst mean like the best.
Yo, I know I'm the worst. I am
like she coming.
Yeah. She coming. And I think the worst part is that I stalk you.
She does.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, I see you. Bad. I'm coming.
And knowing Jason get all the abilities too, so it's like there's no escape.
It was not pretty.
And don't hide. You know. Oh my gosh, it's the worst.
But you know, another favorite memory is just the actual support from these three ladies. Like again, in this podcast scene or whatever, I am a newbie compared to them. But like just the support that they have given me to do all this stuff right here is unbelievable. So I think that is maybe my favorite takeaway from all of this. I don't know. I know, right? Lady, go. You know, with no crying. Remember, we gotta look pretty for.
I'm a thug, but I ain't put on no makeup, so just in case. I don't have any more questions. Over here,
I think that's it.
All right. You want me to put out the last code while we do these outros?
We'll put out the last code and do our outros. We can go from bottom to top though, which means that's you, lady.
All right. I want to thank everybody that came through here, everybody that showed up and showed out, my day ones. Without y'all, there is no us. And the ongoing continuous support is much appreciated over here, because I'm telling you, this is a big ass market and a big ass space, and for you guys to take your time out y'all lives and hear us rant and rave about these video games every Saturday, it is a fucking joy. Thank you so much. Either we're gonna play Lost Ark, Apex, or Rim World. We gonna play that tonight because I ain't gotta go to work on Monday. So
all right,
Lady_Infamous 415 on Twitch, and you can always check Twitter. It's my side piece. So much love for you guys.
All right.
Yes, and yeah, Foster Hustle, you gotta stop with that Teen CHAREECE stuff, but it's all
Oh, Teen CHAREECE, baby, Teen
Man,
CHAREECE.
get out of here.
No, you gotta.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
We ain't
about
doing
it.
that. We ain't doing that.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it. I know.
thanks,
I know.
everybody.
There's Team Infamous over there. They just quiet, but they over there. They quiet, but they just over there.
Yeah, just like everybody else. I mean, thank you for the continued support. We appreciate it. Glad that we made it to 200. That's a a huge feat for us. Just when we started the pod, we want to be consistent, and so that's a testament to that. Of constantly every Saturday, making it our duty to be here and try to be on point and to be talk about these topics. And so I mean, we love doing it. I still love doing the show. I think it's I look forward to it. It's a nice way to top off the week for me. So we appreciate the support. And we love seeing, we know who the regulars are, you know what I'm saying? We see y'all, we appreciate y'all. And yeah, thank you.
All right, Miss CHAREECE.
All right, everybody. It's your girl CHAREECE here. Again, this has been one of the greatest things I have ever done. I love y'all ladies. I love y'all very much.
Same.
Kisses for y'all.
Of course.
Yes, but to our chats and to our Patreon people, to the people who listen later on while they're on the treadmill, whatever, thank y'all. Y'all listen to us, rant, rave, laugh, fuss, whatever, be petty. We greatly appreciate it. To the people who interact with us on Twitter, who laugh at our jokes, who share articles, who send us information, who, I don't know, just want to shoot the breeze and talk Marvel shows with us. Our people in our Discord, we greatly appreciate y'all. The food people, the shoe thread, like, oh my God, I don't even get the tennis shoes like that, but hey, y'all want to...
Right, we got space for everybody.
Yeah. Books, movies, whatever. Greatly appreciate y'all. The last 2 years longer, however long we've been doing this, has been awesome.
This year 5. This year July will be 5.
Well, we are 5 for you, but it's probably like 4 for us, I think.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's year 6, 7 for me, but it's
okay.
It's
I
about
think it's 4.
Yeah,
4.
Yeah, about 4.
But yeah, so again, thank you. But yes, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Make sure y'all get some wins in this weekend. Tell everybody you love them. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And I'll see you next week.
All right. And I just put a link to our Discord. If anybody wants to join, everybody is welcome. If you haven't noticed so far, this show is not just for women. It's for everyone. Right. So if you hear somebody say, oh, I thought it was just for women, say, no. You're
Say it just like that. Say it just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
But yes, thank you to everyone, the day ones, the day twos, the day 45s, the day 525. I don't care when you came, just happy that you came. Please make sure you guys share out the streams. I hope you guys enjoyed all the love today, all the extra codes, all the craziness. And yeah, please continue to support and watch us, and look forward to 200 more. All right, y'all in the US got that 3-day weekend. Make sure you guys do some gaming so you can share your gaming opinions with us next week. And yeah, we out. Thank you.